Hey, what's up guys? My name is Alejandra and these are 10 minutes of advice. So let's get started. A mental illness is like any other illness. You have different things that you go through. It's not something that you choose. It's not something that you just have to get over it. That's the misconception that people have. And it's something really painful. And it might not be physically painful, but it's mentally painful. And trust me, I would prefer to have 10 times the pain of like this physical pain rather than this mental pain. Because with a mental pain, when you have depression, you just get blocked. Like you get locked and blocked from your mind. It's insane. So a way to actually describe depression, I'm not gonna give you the scientific or the, I don't know, politically correct meaning, but I'm gonna tell you what it actually feels like to have depression. So in a way, to have depression is like you're just sinking in this huge ocean. You just keep going down while you see at everyone and everyone else is breathing. And that's actually how it feels like, because you feel this desperation of like wanting to do things, but you don't have the energy, you don't want to do anything. And it's not up to you. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you just, I don't know, don't appreciate what you have in life. You can have a bunch of things in life, but if you have this illness and you suffer from depression, it's not up to you. Little tiny things are up to you, like to push yourself, but sometimes you just simply cannot do it. You have a different kind of depression, so I'm just gonna divide it in two. So the first one, it's just like, well, I'm actually gonna divide it in three, okay? So the first one, it's the depression that you will actually have if something bad happens to you, like something really meaningful, and it's not an illness. It just happens because someone that you're really close died, someone from your family died, or something really important just went really wrong in your life. So it's natural for the body and for your mind to get sad and then to get depressed. But then you just get up and then continue with your life because you get over that. The other kind of depression, it's almost close to a clinical one, but it's not a clinical one. I will explain you what a clinical depression is. So that depression, it's like a mild one, sort of like medium one. So in this kind of depression, you feel really bad. You don't have energy to do anything. You cannot concentrate. You cannot do this kind of stuff really well, but you still, if you try to push yourself, you still kind of can't do it. So it's like an everyday struggle, but it's kind of, you still have the mentality that you are not gonna like let this bring you down or to take over your life. So the other kind of depression, it's clinical depression. And actually this topic is really close to my heart and is really close to me because it's really related to my life. So the clinical depression is just like, as I already said, you don't want to do anything, but actually you don't even want to get out of bed. Even just getting out of bed to take a shower or whatever, it's a struggle because you don't want to know about you don't want to know anything about life. You don't want to know anything about anyone or anything or to do anything. You don't have the energy to do anything. You just want to sleep all day. You cannot concentrate on the things that you're doing. So personally for me, I actually was suffer from depression, and I had to go to college and I couldn't actually concentrate on my classes and anything like that. And I really tried. It's not like I didn't try. I really fucking pushed myself, but it was just too hard to actually be able to pay attention. And this is due to the fact that it's not up to me. The thing is that it's this chemical thing that usually to get happy and all of that, or to feel happy, you have dopamine, right? So in depression, well, it depends on the situation, but kind of give you an idea. Depression is just like you have your neurons in your brain that receive dopamine, but instead the neurons that you have, because you suffer from depression, they kind of like give back the dopamine, so you don't actually receive it, so you start to get more depressed and deeper insight into that. And actually there's a study that compared two brains, and the one that is like didn't have depression and the one that suffered from depression. So certain parts of the brain actually like stop to work. It's not like they stop to work forever, but they kind of like turn down, like they turn off. So you are not able to concentrate or anything like that, just like to kind of do the basic things. So in clinical depression, you're actually, or well, in depression, you really hate life. You hate everyone. You have usually a pretty low self-esteem. And it's not just that you have depression. Usually when you have depression, you have other problems in your life, because it's obvious that you really don't want to live, and that can lead to suicide. And that's what most people don't understand, that it's like it's not a choice that you make, it's something that you have, and it's a real illness, and it should be taken seriously, and it should be taken as an illness, because people usually have this I don't know, this mindset of the fact that because it's something mental, it's not real or whatever, or that you're just making this up or things like that. But actually, if you know about someone, or if you are someone that you know that you have depression, because you just notice, like on yourself, you just notice that you're not the same, you don't feel good. And I mean, come on, if you wanna end up your life, you gotta accept that you have a really big problem. And the really big step to overcome depression, it's to actually ask for help. And I know that it's really fucking hard to ask for help, because you feel like people are gonna judge you, you feel like, I don't know, your family or your friends are not gonna actually help you, that if you go to a doctor, they are just gonna give you pills and that's it. So the thing is that based on my experience, it's really important to have a psychologist and a psychiatrist, okay? So don't just work with one, because sometimes you might need medication, but a really well-controlled medication. So that is really important, but also to have a psychologist, so you actually talk about the things that happen in your life and why you feel like that. Because usually, even if it's something, I don't know if pathologic or chemical, or for some people or chemical, personally for me it's chemical, and also the experiences that I have had, but that's exactly the thing. Like sometimes the experiences that you keep having are not really good ones, and you don't know how to manage them, so it keeps adding to your depression, and it's a really big trigger for you to actually go deeper into depression. So I just want to tell you guys that if you need any advice about depression, about if you want to ask me about the difference, if you want to ask me how to talk to your parents about this, or to figure out which doctor is the best one or whatever, you can totally ask me. I might do a video for your parents actually, or for parents, so they kind of understand the struggle that it is to have depression, because sometimes they don't understand and that affects you more. So that is really important. So if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up, you can subscribe, also do me a favor and talk to other people about depression. If you don't want to talk about it, just show them this video. And if they have any questions, they can also ask me, and you can follow me on Instagram. I will put the link below, and I will see you guys. Have a good one.